mindset.com. And guys, today we're talking about our gratitude challenge. We're trying to stay focused. 30 days of let's be honest. We're talking money mindset, purposeful and meaningful life. All right. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about let's be honest. Some of us are grateful, but we're still exhausted. All right. So I want you to put exhausted in the comment section. Okay. If you've ever been in a mindset or moving forward, doing everything you can do in life, you're grateful, but you still feel exhausted. All right. We want to see all aspects of this. I want everybody to understand that it's okay not to be okay, and you don't have to be happy, excited, jolly all the time, right? You do want to have a mindset of joy, and joy is basically sustained, which means it doesn't matter if good or bad things are happening. It doesn't matter what's going on. Joy is that ideal of I am going to be okay, right? So we are talking, let's be honest. Some of us are grateful, but still we're exhausted. All right. Once again, put exhausted in the chat if you ever felt that way. So gratitude doesn't erase burnout, but boundaries do. All right. So this conversation is about gratitude and how you keeping boundaries will help you not get so burnt out. All right. So we're speaking as far as you being grateful and having gratitude. It is okay to be happy in the situation you're in. It is okay to be content where you're at and still have your goals to move on. But so you don't get too exhausted, you have to set those boundaries. Boundaries are super important, right? We want to focus on gratitude because a lot of times we're getting so caught up in what other people have, we're getting so caught up in what we feel like we need to have, and we lose sight of what's already around us. We're losing sight of the things that keep us grounded and motivated because there's so many other things out there we see people have, we see other people are trying to attain, and we make that a part of our life goal, and it's not really what your purpose is. All right. So once again, let's be honest. Some of us are grateful, but we're still exhausted. If you guys have not checked out that video I put up about I quit, check it out. I think it'll give you a good perspective in that mindset of how you feel overwhelmed and you want to quit sometimes. So hopefully that will relate to a lot of you. Make sure you guys check that out. Once again, if you're just coming in, hola, como estás, ni hao. My name is Mrs. B. Finesse of Millennial Finesse Mindset. I am educational consultant and accountability coach. And here, guys, we are talking a 30-day challenge. If you haven't checked other videos out, check them out, right? We're talking, let's be honest, basically holiday edition now because we know the holidays are coming up. We're talking money mindset and meaningful ideals and purpose, okay? So once again, let's be honest, some of us are grateful, but we're still exhausted. It is okay to recognize when you guys are tired, when you're feeling exhausted, when you're feeling overwhelmed. I think the way society has it, this hustle mentality, this I gotta get it mindset, it's not it doesn't really coincide with how people really feel. And it is okay to say when you're exhausted. It's okay to be aware of that. Please don't put on these blinders and shades to make it seem like, no pun intended, but to make it seem like you're not tired sometimes. It's okay to be tired, and it's okay not to be okay, and that needs to be a reality instead of everybody wanting it to be hustle mentality. You got to get it hard. If you're not getting big money, then something's wrong with you. That's a lie from the pits of hell, right? At some point, guys, it's okay to understand you're exhausted, but make sure you're setting boundaries, all right? Once again, in the chat, make sure after the video, so we're live now, but after the video, make sure you comment exhausted and say what you're exhausted about in the comment section, right? Because this needs to be a movement. We're trying to get this out to other people. We know that the things that people are getting inundated with is things that they're not their reality, right? Thanks for hitting that like button, guys. Make sure you're sharing, liking, make sure you're commenting too. So once again, this is Mrs. B. Finesse. We're talking, let's be honest. We're doing a 30-day challenge here, especially for the holidays. But this is evergreen. This is, you guys can keep replaying this and listening to this whenever you need to be encouraged, right? So let's be honest. Some of us are grateful, but still exhausted. Gratitude doesn't erase the burnout, right? But boundaries do. All right. So we can be grateful and be tired, and it's okay. I want to make that reality, right? We can be tired, we can be okay. And yes, the Most High loves everybody. That is true. That is true. Once again, guys, we are on this 30-day challenge. We are talking about some of us are grateful, but we're still exhausted. All right. So, what are some ways that help with this exhaustion? A lot of times, you guys need to step away from all this social media. You need to step away from all the chatter, from people talking. You need to step away of trying to be so divisive and dividing. A lot of times, you guys, you're trying to appease people, and a lot of times, guys, when you just walk in a light and you're not confrontational and you are just being yourself and being understanding, you'll start to get a idea of why people do what they do and say what they say. And I can speak on this because I've worked with thousands and thousands of people, adults and kids, working in education, working in consulting. And when you get around a lot of different ideals, a lot of different ideologies, it makes you see the world in a different level. I've also traveled the world. My family's in the military. So I've gotten to see a lot of different cultures and society that most people haven't. And when you see that perspective, it opens your eyes up to where you're just not divisive. Greetings and salutations. Hey, OG, hopefully you're having a great day. It opens your eyes up to see things in a bigger level. So once again, if you're coming in, we're on this 30-day challenge. Roll with us with this, guys, because I'm telling you, you're going to be better. Your spirit's going to be better after this, and you're going to be more well aware. We are talking 30-day challenge. This week we're talking gratitude, reflection, and real finances also. But let's be honest, money, mindset, and meaningfulness and being purposeful, guys. And today we're focused on, let's be honest, some of us are grateful, but we're still exhausted. Some of us are grateful, but we're still exhausted. Once again, in the comment section after the video, guys, make sure you are writing exhausted and say what you're exhausted for. Because I believe this needs to be a reality. We don't need to always focus on how things are going good and how things are always overwhelmingly happy. Sometimes we have to admit that you're tired, right? And you don't really understand how far you've gone until you realize where you've been. And I think a lot of you guys don't you take that for granted. You've come a long way, and you need to honor where you guys have come from. And it's okay that you're exhausted, but make sure that you are setting boundaries. So you can be grateful and exhausted. Two things can coexist at the same time. But remember, just don't give up. Just don't give up on that mindset. Don't give up on how to understand that there's meaning in what you're doing and you need to be purposeful. A way to do that, and it's going to be a parallel theme in my videos, is if you guys stop focusing so much on what you don't have and what you're trying to accomplish, and when you're caught up in that mindset, when you're exhausted, think about things you can do to help others. This is something that will catapult your mind, your spirit, and even your mindset, because you're not so focused on what you have, what you're doing. You're not so focused on me, but you are really focused on engaging others. And I find that is imperative. When you can help others, when you can go out and encourage somebody, just even now, I'm taking time away from my busy day, my family, because I want to come on here and encourage people that I've never known, never seen. Some of you are Finesse fans, so I do know you guys, but this is something that I'm doing out of my own gratitude because it edifies me to see you guys encouraged. And today, normally it might be a family day for a lot of people because it's Sunday, but some people don't have family. Some people don't have people to talk to and encourage them. I know that. Working in society, working with all different types of people, especially working in education, you see that a lot. A lot of people don't have. A lot of people are homeless. A lot of people are, even though they do have family, they work so much they can't be there for them. So once again, we were talking, let's be honest, some of us are grateful but still exhausted. If you have not checked my I Quit video I posted yesterday, check it out. Share that. I know that's going to resonate with all you guys, thousands and thousands of people, millions, because there are times where you just feel like you want to quit, right? And sometimes you're so close to the blessing. The Most High has got you right where you need to be, and the enemy is trying to get you to quit, all right? And don't do it, all right? You just have to be aware of the reality of what's going on. It is okay that you're exhausted. It is okay that you feel overwhelmed. It is okay that you are not happy and super exuberated every day, but you have to be aware of that, and you have to know when you feel that way, and you can settle in that, but don't stay in it. So I don't want to push that overpowering, over encouraging mindset to where if you don't feel like you're there, you think something's wrong. That's not true. A lot of times it is a mental game that you have to play to keep yourself going forward. It's not always going to look like things are going right, and it's not always going to be right in the natural, right? So the fact is, you're going to be struggling. You're going to be going through the most. You're going to be exhausted from whatever's going on in life. But the truth is, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, right? The truth is that you're not supposed to fear. You fear nothing, right? The truth is that everything is already prepared for you. You just have to get up every day and keep moving forward, right? Once again, in the comment section, make sure you put exhausted and say what you're exhausted about, because the reality is you have to admit what the problem is first before you can change it. And like I said, guys, we're gonna go through this 30-day challenge together. I'm hoping you guys are encouraged and inspired. I'm hoping you're taking time out and you actually are not just taking in this information, but sending it and blessing other people. I'm hoping that you guys stick with this challenge, because once again, guys, we're focusing on gratitude, reflection, and even real finances through this week. And we're just being honest, guys, because I think it is super important. People are not being honest, and that's what this series is. Let's be honest. Holiday edition, we're talking money mindset and being purposeful and having a meaningful mindset. All right, so hopefully you guys are encouraged. Make sure you are commenting in the comment section after the video. Make sure you're sharing it. Catch the I quit video. Let me know if that resonated to you. Post in that comment section what you quit, and tell me how and why and how it affected you. And once again, I hope you guys are being encouraged from this series, and let me know if there's anything else, any other things that are encouraging you guys. And we'll keep this going every day, guys. Check out the content. Once again, I am Mrs. B Finesse of millennialfinessemindset.com. And here we faithfully innovate, we inspire, we're naturally effective, and we seek success every day. We're the Finesse fam. Hopefully